Welcome everybody to the bar at Mai Thai, inside the Mai Thai restaurant located in downtown Boise, Idaho. My name is Michael Reed. I'm the Beverage and Bar Director here at Mai Thai. Over the past few months we've been featuring Tiki drinks, and one of the classic Tiki drinks is the Rum Runner. The only problem with the traditional cocktail is it does feature banana liqueur and blackberry liqueur or blackberry brandy. Unfortunately, most blackberry brandy that is available on the American market is actually usually neutral grain alcohol that has been flavored with blackberryness. And since I don't know what that blackberryness is or the type of food coloring that they use to make it, we're going to try to do a variation in which we can still get those jammy, fruity notes into the cocktail without having to use a low-grade product. The same thing goes with the banana liqueur. A lot of times when we used it and tested it with our customer base, they would comment that the banana liqueur would come off as artificial banana. So instead we're going to use a fresh banana and we're going to caramelize it. We're going to brûlée it in a glass before we build the rest of our cocktail. Alright, so to start our variation of the Rum Runner, we'll start in a glass. I'm going to add a Demerara sugar cube. Okay, that's a less processed sugar from Guyana. It's going to give it a deeper note in the cocktail. Then we're going to take our banana. This one's a little green, but that's okay. We can add a little sugar to make up for it. Basically half of a banana. We're going to cut it half, then in half. Okay. We're going to use one half for our garnish, the other half for the drink itself. That back in the bowl. Okay. That in our glass. Okay, and then we need to muddle it together. Alright, and then to get it going, we're going to use a little bit of Lemon Heart 151 rum. This is also from Guyana, made from that same sugar. Okay. Try to get the banana in there, so I'm going to try to get the banana all along the surface of that rum because you're trying to caramelize your drink. Alright, after we bruleed our banana, I tend to go until I can really start to smell the banana aroma or until I can't hold the glass anymore without it burning. So, whichever comes first. I'm now going to transfer that into the bottom half of the cheater tin. So I don't really want to use the same glass and add ice to it, since it's still pretty warm. Okay, so I've got my bruleed banana. I'm going to add a little bit of homemade grenadine. We do make our own grenadine here at Mai Thai. Really, it's just pomegranate and a richer syrup. So just a quarter of an ounce. And then because that was a green banana, I'm going to add just a little bit of that same syrup that's used as a base for the homemade grenadine. Alright, so I've got my two syrups in there along with the sugar and my banana. I'm going to add some juice. I'm going to add 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed orange juice. I'm going to add 1/2 ounce of pineapple. Okay. And then I'm going to move on to my spirits. So we replaced the banana liqueur with bruleed banana. How we're going to make up for the blackberry liqueur is that, you know, the blackberry liqueur really adds a jammy dark fruit note to the drink, but we're going to use ruby port. So the port is still going to act as a sweetening agent just like the blackberry liqueur does, but it's going to also give us those fruit notes that we're looking for. So I'm going to do an ounce of the Sandeman Founders Reserve Port. Okay. The main rum I want to feature is the Brugal Añejo. Okay. This is an amber Dominican Republic rum. Very confectionery, got lots of notes of vanilla, caramel, butterscotch. And then just 1 ounce of a Spanish white rum. In this case we're going to use Cruzan. Alright, so I have all my ingredients in there. I'm going to add some ice. And then I'm going to shake vigorously for about 10 seconds. I like to serve this cocktail in a chilled snifter. And then I'm going to add crushed ice to it. And then, because there's so much stuff in there, the banana and everything, we're going to double strain, make it really clean. Take a banana, cover it in some simple syrup, and then I'm going to spread some super fine sugar on top. Simple syrup is just to help adhere the sugar to the banana. Alright, so that was the other half of the banana that we reserved at the beginning. And I'm going to take a little torch here. I'm going to take a nice Luxardo brandied Marasca cherry, my roasted banana, straws, fresh mint, and there you go, the Rum Runner Redux.